Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, let's see. Let me know if you can hear me.
Who's that, Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Say hello to the people.
Hey, people.
No. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna wait for a few minutes while everyone is getting on. Okay, let me get Carter Jean straight. 1 second. Let's turn your All right, come on, let's go sit down. You want your iPad?
I'm trying to do the math. I'm too busy.
Okay, come on. Let's go sit down.
That's it. Who is that, Mommy? I'm gonna go find Daddy.
No, it's okay. Come sit right here.
Who is that, Mommy?
Hey, everyone. This is my first time doing a live stream ever, so we'll see how it goes. Look, Carter Jean, Kaden says hi.
Hey, Kaden! Stop coming!
Okay. All right, let's sit down.
I want to call Chloe.
Okay. Well, you can't call Chloe right now.
I want to talk to Chloe.
We hear you. Okay. This is really strange because I'm only looking at myself, and I feel like I should be able to like actually see people, like a FaceTime or something, but it's all good.
I'll be home with Camden.
No, Camden, we'll call Camden a little later.
Oh, what's this? I eat this.
Hey, Tanisha. Thanks for joining. Hey, Cousin Cynthia. Cousin Cynthia says hi, Carter Jean.
Hi, Cynthia. Say.
Let me help you.
Two.
Let me help you.
Mommy. Show you. Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got 16 people on so far. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Dakota.
Are you going to sit down, Carter Jean? You're going to sit in your own seat? Oh, okay. Let's see. A few more minutes. And then we'll get started. I don't think you can hear anything, Carter Jean. Can you hear anything? Oh, what do you hear? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, Papa. Poppy's
hey, Papa.
Say Poppy's on here.
Poppy? Hey, Poppy.
Yeah, I guess she thinks she can hear you through the AirPods, but it's all good.
Poppy? You know, I see.
So, a question that I will be asking throughout this live stream is I'm looking for topic suggestions that you guys would like me to cover through my channel. Anything from motherhood, professionalism, working as a pharmacist, trying to balance just normal life outside of work and being a mom. Any topics that you guys think of, just shoot them in the the live chat, and then I'll try to talk about them. Or if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Where the drinks? So I'm drinking. Well, wait. Where are your drinks? Actually, what are you guys drinking? So I'm drinking a woodchuck hard cider. It's called bubbly pear secco. So it's similar to like a prosecco, like more so for like mimosas, but it's pear secco. So I'm drinking that in a glass. You know, got to be a little fancy. Can't drink, you know, out of a can. Water here. Oh, okay. Yes, please be safe with COVID. It's still real. At my hospital, we still have several patients that are admitted. I think the most across the hospital system that we had was about like close to 400, and that's across like 5 hospitals. So definitely continue wearing your mask. COVID is real. Just because it's hot, it's not really going anywhere anytime soon until they get a vaccine, and that's if everyone gets a vaccine. So we just want to be cautious, and we want to be diligent with washing our hands, wearing our mask when you go out anywhere, and just trying to limit your exposure to being outside for, you know, if you're going to the grocery stores, if you're going to get gas, you know, those are necessities that we have to do. But, you know, try to stay away from the malls, even though that they're opening, everything's starting to open back up. You know, you just want to make sure you stay home as much as possible. Or, you know, it's okay to do things outside. You know, if you want to go for a run, go for a jog, you know, but just try to limit your exposure to big groups of people, so that we can keep everyone safe. So let's see. Green tea. My mom's drinking green tea. Wow. Hey, Dad. Hey, Gigi. How's it going? Let's see. Wait just like one more minute or a few more minutes, and then we'll get started. So during this live, I'm pretty much going to be going over the purpose of my brand, and, you know, the goals that I would like to see occur, you know, within the next, I don't know, 5 or so years. And yeah, so we'll be talking about that. Hey, Miss Lily. Hey, Aunt Priscilla. Let's see. Let's see if anyone else is going to come up. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, that's important. So please, definitely after the live is ending, head over to my page and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. Let's see. Let's see who else is coming. Carjane, what are you talking about?
Oh, my shoulders. My dad.
And you can also share this live. Definitely encourage others to join. If you have friends, tag them so that they can join live. Miss Lily, can you hear me? sit right here. Arjun, you want to say something? Come here. You gotta say. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, you gotta say it loud. you gotta say it louder. No, don't whisper. Okay. Can't hear a thing because I'm driving. But here. Going. Okay. Well, it's been 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and get started. So, I basically, like I said, I wanted to go over my vision with Dr. Mommy. I originally came about.
Mommy, it's not working.
Okay, I originally came up with this idea literally when I graduated school and Carter Jean was born. I wanted to do something to
I don't like to watch.
Inspire young women, young moms, young professionals, millennials of my generation, to, aim higher and, be great at, whatever goals that you are trying to achieve. So, hold on one second. Carter Jean, here you go.
No.
Carter Jean, I need my phone. Thank you. So, as you can see, motherhood is not, it's a full-time job. So, one second. Carter Jean, let's see.
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
No.
Look, so are you going to talk to the people?
No.
You don't want to talk to the people? That's not nice. Okay. Well, anyway, let's keep going. So, if you don't know me, my name is Kashana Parker. I'm a pharmacist, so Dr. Kashana Parker. And I've been a pharmacist for 3 years now. I graduated from Hampton University in 2017. And literally a week after I graduated, Carter Jean was born. And everything, goes up from there. So I started working in the DC, Northern Virginia area at the hospital. So I'm currently a clinical pharmacist, and the patients that I serve are mostly in the Department of Medicine and surgery units. So any like acute care medicine, mostly patients that are staying in the hospital for acute reasons like surgery or any like short-term medical issues that can be resolved quickly. Let's see. And I've been at my hospital currently for 2 years. It's currently going, pretty well. I'm definitely learning a lot. I see patients of, all ages, all genders. Yes. I see patients of all ages. And, I try to, every day that I go to work, I try to put my best foot forward to make sure that they are getting the best care and the best medications, of course, to help them, resolve their issue or, illness. So let's see. So my goal, or I guess my goals in life, so when it relates to self-care, life balance, abundance. Hold on. Okay. You can have it. When it relates to self-care, life balance, and abundance, I feel like, self-care is a priority. And I feel like, a lot of people struggle with trying to find that balance of, actively doing things that they enjoy doing, whether it be exercising, eating healthy, traveling. Traveling is my favorite thing to do. I think that's like the ultimate self-care activity that I give to myself, occasionally. I think, getting out of the normal environment that you are surrounded in, like just having that break to set aside time where you can just like decompress and not think about anything is like super important. So traveling is like my number one go-to self-care, but I also like, pre-COVID, I was like going to, get my nails done or, just going to get my hair done, anything that, is just going to make you like feel good. Those are important things when it comes to self-care. I feel like, sometimes it's definitely hard to make that a priority, but, especially being a mom, or just being someone that has multiple roles and a little bit of everything, you oftentimes are working to, help others. So sometimes it's good to just, pour into yourself, to allow yourself to grow and just have that moment to relax, in order to, sustain the goals and things that you're trying to accomplish. With balance, I feel like life is always life is always a balancing act. So I feel like, you, like I said, you have to find balance in everything that you do. With being a mom, with being a woman in general, you're oftentimes juggling being a wife or significant other. You're juggling being a daughter, a friend, just any type of support to someone else. And then oftentimes that sometimes turns into, especially with being a mom, you're the doctor, you know how to, check the child's temperature without even using a thermometer, or, you're the consultant, the therapist, the, just sometimes you might be the finance manager, depending on, the needs of those that surround you. So, you're oftentimes trying to find balance in that. And, it's important to note that, you want to surround yourself with people who are going to feed into your growth. You want to surround yourself with people that, are willing to support you as you continue to grow. People that have similar goals and that are always going to promote and support you as you try to be the best version of yourself. So, we want to limit our time and wasting our energy on like any negativity, in life and work. You just want to find different environments that you're in that are very positive and supportive, as you grow in life. And then, with living in abundance, I believe that, we're meant to, as people, we're meant to enjoy life. And, I feel like for me, I've noticed that there's a tradition. No, thank you. No, I'm okay. Thank you. There's a tradition of this constant cycle. Okay, we're trained to go to college, we get our educations, we find a great paying job, and then, we live life until we retire. But I feel like, there's a little, like, of course we want to go get our education, but there's a little bit more to that. There's other things that we can do for ourselves to live, more in abundance and just, enjoy life without having to think about, just working all the time. We want to enjoy our family. We want to enjoy, our vacations, our, whatever makes you happy. You just really want to have that time to enjoy it. So when I think about living in abundance, I think, you want to have an overflow of the things that you really enjoy in life. And also, when it comes to finances, I feel like, there's been a history of, just like debt is like the normal thing. Being in debt is like the normal thing. Like you're always going to have credit cards. You're always going to have student loans. You're always going to have, whatever may come as far as debt. But for me, my goal in life is to live debt free. So, since I've graduated, I've been really focused on writing my goals down when it comes to my finances, saving, budgeting as much as possible so that I can really get to the point where I can get. No, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to get to the point where I can, get ahead.
What you want? Then another one?
No, thank you.
What?
Let's sit right here. I want to get to the point where, living in abundance, you can do the things that you want without having to always think about, saving or purging. No, thank you. You want to get to the point where you don't always have to think about saving to reach a goal. So living in abundance financially for me, it means, having that financial that financial structure to the point where if, you want to do something, you want to live within your means, but if you want to do something that, like, say you want to travel, you want to do whatever that makes you happy. If you like doing DIY projects around the house, doing whatever makes you complete, that is the biggest thing about living in abundance. And so overall with Dr. Mommy, I want to build a community of people, especially within my generation, where we support each other through building this lifestyle of growth, prosperity, and overflow. Like I said, life doesn't stop at going to college. So going to college and getting a job, having a family, and, life doesn't stop at that. And so I want to, as I learn how to live, through with growth, prosperity, and overflow, as I learn that, I want to build a community of people that will, journey along with me as I do. So as I learn those things, as I learn how to, live life with those key points. And as far as being a mom, balancing life can be tough. Today I literally worked from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. after working last night from 2 to 10:30 p.m. I just want to make sure that, this afternoon, I could get on live with you guys. I could also spend time, with Carjine and my other family. So just finding that balance, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But, just being able to find that balance in life is important. And lastly, most importantly, in building a community, we have to build each other up. So we have to support each other through, whatever journeys or goals, objectives that, we especially as, the African American community, we want to accomplish. Because when we support each other, there's literally no one that can stop us. So just being a support to, I want to, build a community of, people that have goals, that have dreams and aspirations that can, we can really support each other in accomplishing those goals. So let's see. Who else is here? So going back to the beginning, I requested that if anyone has any topics they would like me to cover, within my content. If anyone has any topics they would like me to cover, to drop them in the chat below. Or if you have any questions for me, please definitely ask. Let's see who else is here. And I also asked, what is everyone drinking? Today's Friday, so the work week is over. It's 6:25 p.m. The work week is over. It's Friday. We can finally enjoy July 4th. By staying at home, of course, staying, within your parameters, being that, we're still within COVID, or we're still dealing with the COVID pandemic. So what's everyone drinking? I said I'm drinking this woodchuck hard cider Prosecco. It's similar to like Prosecco for brunch. A brunch drink. Thank you. I hope Carjane's chips are not loud. What are y'all drinking? A nice cold beer. Okay. Drinking iced coffee. Christine's in the building. Oh my goodness. I definitely appreciate everyone's support. This is my first YouTube channel, so I really hope that it will be something that will continue to grow and prosper, within the upcoming years. And, I definitely want to have an impact on, the generations that are following me, behind me, and then, people that are my age or people that are older. Taylor, you got that water. Water is good. Water is definitely good. Gigi, that's my grandma, y'all. Gigi says she has Apple Crown Royal. Wow. She's starting off strong at 6:30 p.m. But that sounds good. Lemonade is always good. But yeah, so if anyone has any questions or topic ideas that you guys would like me to cover, let me know. And I also would like, if you haven't subscribed, like I said, please do after this live chat ends. My plans coming up, once you subscribe and turn on the alerts, you'll be notified as soon as my first video drops, which I plan to do that very soon. So you have to turn on the notifications to be in the know. Let's see.
Mommy wants some?
No, thank you.
You're gonna have a what?
What do you want to tell the people? You said don't forget to subscribe. Okay, you gotta say it loud. You ready? No, thank you. What are you gonna say?
I want to talk to
Aunt Sonia's there. Carter Jean is eating Cheetos right now. She found a bag. She went and got her step stool, actually her seat to one of her little tables. She went and got that, put it up to the pantry, opened the cabinet, and pulled it out. Okay, questions. What do I think about college campuses opening in the fall? Yeah, I think that in general, any schools that are opening in the fall for students to physically go to. I think that's a little bit dangerous, considering that there are no vaccines that have come out and have proven themselves to be effective. I think right now is the time that, you know, we really need to be diligent in making sure that we stay safe as possible. Being in the, you know, working in the hospital during this time, I've seen like young people, old people with, you know, comorbidities, meaning they have other diseases such as
help, Mommy.
They have other diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, you know, dealing with obesity, those people, and of course, you know, the senior population, which is high risk in being immunocompromised, cancer patients being immunocompromised. I've seen how COVID has really impacted those subsets of groups. It's serious. So I just feel like as far as the schools opening, you know, that's probably not a good idea. I think if you can keep your kids home as much as possible for them to do virtual online learning. I know it's definitely tough right now, especially if you have young children like me. It's definitely tough, but yeah, I think the more we expose ourselves to each other, the longer it will take for COVID to kind of die down and get under control. Encouraging. Thank you. Next question is, how do you increase your credit score? So I increased my credit score through using the Self-Lender app or Self-Lender website. It's basically a site where you set up an account that takes out a loan a loan, but you end up paying yourself back. You pay on the loan, and then you know, at the end result, you end up paying yourself. So that I did that over like 12 months, and I was able to increase my credit score that way because I didn't have any credit when I graduated college. I didn't have any credit cards, so before I bought my house, I definitely had to build some credit in order to, you know, make sure everything went smoothly. But that's a way. It's you know, it's a free account. You don't have to pay any money. You just set it up so that you make monthly payments, and then at the end of that term, so like my term was 12 months. At the end of that term, I was able to increase my credit score. And then once it ended, they sent the money right directly back to my account. Self-care routine. Yes, I will definitely be doing a video regarding self-care and increasing my credit. Let's see. So, question, what are you guys doing to make sure that you're staying safe within this pandemic that's still going on? Let me know. I hope you guys are limiting your grocery store trips as much as possible. You know, definitely try to make a list that's like inclusive of everything that you might need within like a week and a half or so. I think that's reasonable. You know, just try to limit your exposure as much as possible. And also I've heard that the COVID test is no joke. It's not fun at all. They literally take a like a Q-tip like stick that goes up through your nose, and it touches like somewhere up in this area to make sure that they can swab and see if you have COVID. So please, I don't think that's fun at all. And I know someone recently told me that they have to get tested weekly based on the area, the healthcare area that they work in. So stay at home as much as possible. Mask on in public, carry out, and curbside pickups. That is important. So I know a lot of restaurants have opened and they're opening for outdoor seating, but yeah, you just want to stay away as much as possible. So let's see. What are you guys doing for 4th of July weekend? Drink 8 glasses of water daily. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Drinking water, eating healthy. Pardon, no more. That's enough. You have your whole bag right there. So let's see. Well, please definitely share and share with your friends, your family members. Let them know to subscribe to my channel, so when my first video drops, they will be notified. It will definitely be dropping soon, so you want to make sure you're in the know. I'm gonna go ahead and end this so we can go off and have, enjoy our evenings with our families and friends. I want to shout out my family. So my mom's online, my dad, my Aunt Sonia, Aunt Dakota, my papa, my grandma, or my papa, my grandma Gigi. And thank you so much for my friends for coming out, taking the time to join me. So I hope this really gave you an overview of, my plans for Dr. Mommy, and and also my sister's on too. Yes, my sister Camden is here. So I hope that you guys will find something this weekend that's enjoyable and fun and relaxing. Definitely, keep your drinks handy. And enjoy the weekend. I hope it's gonna be nice weather, wherever you are. And yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. All right. Bye. Carjane, did you want to say anything? You want to say bye?
No.
No? Okay. She's done. Hey, Cousin Kuda. Thanks for joining. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.